Hey guys, it is Slippin' Kicks here, and today I am bringing you a Skyrim console mod, or console command, player battle. Now, today our featured contestants are Whiterun guards, followed by werewolves, then maybe some bandit chiefs, and some Daugr overlords. Now, I had played this. I did a live commentary actually for this, but for some reason the audio didn't quite match the whole gameplay, and it was just really awful. Like, it was skipping far ahead. So I mean, yeah. So anyways, I'm kind of pulling up some console commands here because I had played some werewolves, I had some Whiterun guards, and then I saved, went out to turn on the capture card or the HD PVR to realize that they weren't there. And I'm like, WTF? So I didn't have God mode in place, which I just kind of threw on, and I had to stop them before, they one-shot me, and I would have to redo the whole, like, first minute of this video, because, who the hell wants to do that? So, as you can see here, I'm kind of putting in, I've searched guards, and I'm going to try and attempt to put in some guards. It turns out, I guess I put the code in wrong. So, I go here, and I get some overlords, and I was just like, okay, cool. I got some overlords. Sweet. So now they're just kind of incorporated themselves into the battle, because I kind of had a lack of, guards. But this time, I actually, throw in the right amount of guards. Booyah! So anyways, I came to an analysis today. Actually, when I was filming this, I came to a conclusion in my head. And I kind of thought about it. And do you guys want to hear my conclusion of how this really turns out? Whiterun guards suck. They have no potential at all at being an NPC. They're supposed to help. Oh, I'm sorry, I just hit the mic with my phone. The guards are there to protect the city, and they let werewolves and bandits and stuff into the city. They're so stupid, and they're really weak. You have 40 guards here to help protect the city, and, well, they don't do a very good job at protecting the city. Sadly. I mean, they do a good enough job when you're like level 1 and, they're scary shit because they can like one-hit you. But I mean, this is PC. And they scared the shit out of me at level 1. Actually, they didn't really scare the shit out of me because I kind of played Skyrim on the Xbox for a while. And, I beat the game several times, so when I got it for PC, I just kind of thought I'd, fuck around with it. Make it awesome, just do cool shit for it, get mods with it, and just really enjoy the game in the PC kind of way. So anyways, we're now started the battle with the werewolves, the overlords, and the guards. The guards, I must say, they didn't really uphold their end at all. Just lots of fighting, and the overlords, I guess, are shouting a lot. They're upset. They're protesting against this fight. The werewolves are just kind of like those macho guys. Like, I would say they're like the football team, and the guards are just kind of like the middle-aged. No, I would say the guards are like the nerds. And the kind of overlords, I would say, are just kind of like the middle guys, just kind of shouting to keep the peace. Except, the nerds finally get them. I know that was just such a terrible reference, like, But, you know what? No one's perfect. So anyways, this werewolf thinks he can beat me, and I one-hit him, because he didn't really have any health. So, you know how it is. It's basically it's like a concert almost down there. You got the light. You have everyone fighting to see you. And then you go to jump down and no one catches you because, YOLO, I guess, is what they would say. I don't know, I've never been to a concert. So anyways, guys, this is done in console commands. It's a PC only thing unless you hack your Xbox and or PS3. You cannot do this. I know, I've seen. So basically, what you do is you type in help and a keyword, like perhaps maybe a guard or something, and it'll give you guard codes, and then you hit player, period, place at me, one word, space, code, space, how many you want. This video shows lots of things like that. Now, the help works with items too. I'm not really sure. I haven't really tried it with quests or really anything else like that. I mean, I've just used it for really items and NPCs. Now, I was here, it's about 6 minutes in, and the guards actually survived with some overlords that which aren't fighting. And I kind of thought about it. I'm like, this is really kind of a pussy battle. I mean, they really didn't do that well, and I'm kind of just running up here to just kind of see, was that really all the werewolves? I mean, I saw some werewolves pouring down, and then I come over here, and I accidentally ran into the temple there. So I'm kind of running up here to go see about the 20 werewolves I had spawned up here, to then find them all right there, coming for me. Now, of course, there was a Whiterun guard right there, and they're all scared, and then they saw me, and they're like, come! And then they just basically quickly beat the shit out of him. Gangbang. If you will. They gangbanged him to death, sadly. Death of Whiterun guard due to gangbang by werewolves. Woo! That guy, he kind of died. I mean, I kind of killed him. You know, you can't judge me. It's not like I intentionally meant to. So basically, Whiterun's dead. In the very sense, I mean, you have all these guards, but really, the people, they're kind of all dead. Really. So now I'm just kind of guiding all the werewolves down to kind of continue the fight, because the guards, I guess, don't really move for some reason, and they're just kind of all pouring in. The frame rate is lagging out pretty hard, and it's basically like a barrage of arrows flying towards these guys. Now, NPCs, what's so unrealistic is their aim. They have like mad archer aim. Like one time I was sneaking and just like maybe my shoulder was sticking out from this clip, and this guard, he freaking shot me in the shoulder, and I flew back 20 feet and I died. I mean, fatal shoulder shot, like come on. And then these werewolves, I mean, they're putting up a fight, and you actually see me later, because I guess all the werewolves didn't want to come along for the ride. Sadly. But they all die in the end. I mean, this is what the player battle's around. It's basically NPCs killing other NPCs that you wouldn't see every day. Did you see that? He got an arrow in the eye. And the guards complain of getting an arrow in the knee, but this guy got an arrow in the eye. I mean, the guards really can't say anything. I mean, they can still walk, but this guy would never be able to see again, even though he's kind of dead. He's just kind of floating there. So basically, I'm here, and I thought that at this point, I thought Whiterun guards were actually really strong and stuff. So I, kind of get thinking, like, maybe when all the werewolves die, I could spawn in maybe something like bandit chiefs, and perhaps they'll, kind of lessen it down and make it seem like, a battle had really happened. To then, my surprise. Yeah, so anyways, my frame rate is glitching the fuck out right now. I'm sorry, guys. And I'm also sorry that the quality isn't really as great as it should be. I mean, it's just I haven't really set it all up yet. Like, I'm just recording videos to put on YouTube to kind of just keep the videos going as I'm enjoying fun, like having fun with my PC. Like, I actually haven't been on Xbox in like 5 days. It's crazy how long I haven't been on Xbox. At some points, I used to be on Xbox like for every hour of every day, to then realize I'm not even going on because I just have all these really fun games I have on my computer. It's really sad though, because I said that I only have 3 games: Minecraft, PlanetSide 2, and Skyrim. Actually, if you guys want to see me play some PlanetSide 2, I'm not horribly bad, or I'm not horribly bad, but I'm not like awful good, or I'm not horribly bad, but I'm not extremely good. So if you guys want to see me play some PlanetSide 2, send me a message, comment on the video, just send me a message, just do whatever. Now I'm bringing in some Bandit Chiefs here, because I thought that the amount of Whiterun guards, this would kind of lower the numbers, make it seem legit. Now I've put in the first Bandit Chiefs thinking it didn't work because it said that it couldn't compile the request, so I put it in again. I was just like, oh shit, what's going on here? So I'm slowly putting in the code, screwing up I guess. Put in 30 again. So there's now I think like 60 or 50 Banshees that spawn. I'm just like, grah. So then I think I put it in again because you know what it said. So to then, yeah. I mean, if Whiterun guards can't, the guards always complain about bandit raids, and they really can't handle bandit raids. I mean, it's just, I feel like it's just not their thing. Maybe they're like bandit raids were like really pussy, shitty bandit raids that, everyone talks about but nothing happens. And then boom! All these bandits coming on, I'm like, oh shit. And then I really noticed that there aren't as many guards as I had once thought there. And I was just like, shit, dog. So, I'm now kinda chilling here, doing my thing, just kinda watching the battle from a distance. Watching all these guards, looking at all the subtitles, just the dialogue text, and noticing how many Whiterun guards are getting raped by bandit chiefs. Really. Now actually, guys, I actually did something really cool earlier today. I don't know if I already told you guys, I can't remember, so I'm just gonna go for it and just say it again. I created a player battle. 200 Nords, female Nords. I don't know, I screwed up with the coding and they had like dwarven armor, they had mixed armor. I mean, that's kind of cool, I guess. And about like 200 Nords and like 90 werewolves. It ended up, the Nords won. There was like 1 Nord left. I mean, 1 Nord left and 90 dead werewolves and like 199 dead Nords. And, 1 Nord lived, so it wasn't a total waste. And because of his exceptional awesomeness at surviving and his ability to survive and kind of be a coward and hide and let others do the work and die, and him just kind of putting in the final blow, I let him live. And I decided not to kill all in the area, even though he was like the only one left. So I just spawned in some more guards because the bandits, weren't doing anything. And this Battleborn, just thinks, she can join the guards, thinking she's like a temporary guard. She's so stupid. So anyways, you kind of look at it, and there are a lot of bandit chiefs, and really not that many guards. Not that many guards. And for some reason, the guards are just kind of chilling there in the back, and this chick, she thinks she can just take me. So I'm just kind of giving her a little beat down, saying, you can't do this, and then I didn't die, because, I'm in God mode, so I could record this without dying and looking like I suck. Where's my mic? Oh, it's okay. Sorry, I had lost my mic for a moment, guys. Hit. Hit again. Slash. And these, basically, in all honesty, the bandit chiefs raped them hard. Yeah. You know that's problem one. I'm just kind of storming through here because the bandit chiefs are still kind of there. And I'm going to be spawning in some more guards to try and win this disaster. Because, you know, the Whiterun guards always talked about a good bandit raid. Then when the bandit raid comes to their door, they need some player assistance. And this is my player assistance. Me adding in a crap ton of guards to back them up. Basically, I'll whip out their swords and go to attack. And this chick thinks she's cool, and I'm just trying to escape. And I'm like, ah! Like, here. So I go up here, and I'm just noticing all the devastation, and there's all these guys, and there's just that one guy up there that was sniping out guards for like 5 minutes, and no one even went for him. But he died, sadly. So I'm kind of going over here to taunt the bandits to come over here and fight these guards, thinking that perhaps they might be able to take them on. I'm bringing out my orcish battle axe enchanted with frost damage, which, now that I kind of think about it, maybe I should be giving myself something a little better than that. Something a little better than just average kind of weapons like orcish battle axe. Sorry for that, guys. It's just this battle. It's a pretty intense battle, isn't it? I thought so. But I mean, seriously, these Whiterun guards completely sucked. I thought they'd be doing just so much better than they actually were. But I mean, what can you expect from Whiterun guards? Even though it's actually probably the richest city in all of Skyrim. I don't know. Solitude's beautiful, and they have the Imperial Legion there. But Whiterun, since it's in like the middle, is like a trading hub. So I don't know, I might just go to Solitude and call him some like pretty intense shit. So anyways, I'm looking here to see if this was useful or not, and I just killed her. And I kind of looked at it, I'm like, okay, there's a lot more dead Whiterun guards here than there are frickin' battle or bandit chiefs. So I kinda threw in a lot of Whiterun guards here to kinda do this. Like, a lot of Whiterun guards. I mean, a lot. Like 60. Okay, I shouldn't say like 60, because it is 60! Boom. And she's just kinda in the middle there, and she's like, oh shit. And then I got a bounty because I tried to kill her and some Whiterun guards saw me. And I'm just chilling here, and this guy, he's like, man, you gotta go to jail. And I said, okay, I'll pay this 40 coins and I'll go off to jail, and I mean, I'll serve my time, but I'm glad to see that during this bandit raid you would have the time to let all your teammates die to personally escort me up to Dragon's Reach so I can pay my 40 coins and return the stolen goods, I guess, for hitting a guard. So then I'm just kind of running down, rushing back to kind of get back to the battle to see if it's over. To then see, you know, some werewolves still here. Because I guess these werewolves don't want to go down to the fight. They're just kind of waiting for the guards to come up to them, where they'll surprise attack them, I guess. Is how these guys... I don't know, they're pretty smart werewolves. And the frame rate is just kind of lagging shit right now. I was actually complaining about this a lot. It's just because I have too much stuff spawned in. So, I mean... Yeah. Because usually you shouldn't have this much stuff spawned in at once, because the game is a high-end game. Actually, it's not really, but whatever. So I'm just kind of admiring all the dead bodies here and everything, and I'm like saying, make it through the bush. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. You can do it. Yes, you did it. And the frame rate kind of came back a little bit after making it through the bush, so I was kind of happy. Now, as you can see, there are some bandits left, but there are more guards to continue fighting. And sorry guys, I was having a very nice conversation with my mother. So as you guys can see, the battle's still kind of going on. You know, guards still dying, and there's some werewolves there, and I was just like, you know, kill the werewolves. But I mean, these guards, they don't give up easy. They fight to the death, an honorable death, as Nords say. It's like the kind of like, I will fight for Skyrim till death because I love Skyrim that much. So if you know what's weird, this is supposed to be like a place of the Nords, but really I feel like this is more of a multicultural society. Skyrim. I feel like out of everything, there's probably more people than Nords living in Skyrim. And then this guy, he was just assigned to hide from me and hide in the temple, and I'm just like, bro, you can't do that. So I'm just kind of whacking him over the head as his head sticks out, and he finally dies. So these two werewolves, and I'm gonna attempt to bring them to justice by the guards. By, you know, having them, you know, beat the shit out of the, or having the guards beat the shit out of them. And they're kind of just getting stuck up there, and I'm just like, whatever, the guards can get there. And this is how the guards are really stupid. They're standing here and it's like, I'll catch whoever did this, what a shame, and they're just basically saying really stupid shit. And for the most part, they probably did it themselves. And they're like, I'll catch whoever did this. You've already killed them. Or it's like, how did this happen? Who saw what happened? You saw what happened. You were right there. There was a bandit raid on Whiterun, and you're asking who did it? I mean, if their intelligence level is this low, I'm really feeling like they shouldn't even apply to have been guards. And this is where the real shitty lag came in. I'm just trying to walk here, and some werewolves, actually. Those two werewolves came down to partay. So, you know, they're just trying to bring on the pain, bring on the hate and stuff. So, no, you can think of it as you like. But, I mean, these guards really aren't that great. I mean, they're good for, I suppose, what they do, considering in all aspects of the game, there's only, like, one ever war. And that's kind of like the Imperial Stormcloak stuff. So yeah, I mean, anyways, this is the end of the Bandit raid on Whiterun, and this is Slipping Kicks, and I'm out, guys. So, peace.